Welcome to an episode of Grown Man Yaps. It's come to my attention that my words are being seen as divine scriptures, seeing as I am the most unbiased man on YouTube, spitting the most facts about the state of Marvel rivals, while also being the same guy who could possibly take your girl. I get it, it's a lot to take in, but you can still be happy because today your deity Sean took time out of his day to properly teach P-Brains how to play Ultron.
Extermination!
Alright, now let's properly break down his kit so that even babies can understand it. His primary fire, aka left click, is his main attack tool and his main way to build Ultron fast. Keep that in mind. His primary fire can also 3-tap most squishy characters, aka most DPS and supports, meaning you have some of the highest kill threat in the game, literally with a laser beam that can shoot up to 50 meters with some damage fall off, or very little damage fall off. Outside of that, he also has his right click, which gives armor, which is mainly for self-sustain with whoever you're playing next to, and he also has his drone, which he's also playing next to, and a movement ability that gives him self-sustain armor. So all of his abilities alongside his primary fire is why he's able to build ult charge so fast. So with that same ultimate in mind, since you build it so fast, you can get it before most supports and use it to win the first team fight early. This ult sometimes can kill through support ultimates if comboed, but it's not always consistent to use as it's situational, so whenever the situation demands for it, go ahead and use it. If you made it to this part of the video, I'm assuming you're one of the more attractive humans on this planet, so I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed if you aren't already. Thank you very much. So in my experience as a Celestial player, so far I'm playing Ultron to be the first one to try to get an ult while trying to get a kill in the process if I can on a high priority target. The way you go about this is you don't want to stick drone to tanks. Ultron usually has to play near drone if he doesn't have something like a Lunar Flake to help him live. So you usually want to stick to, not doing that. So in my experience, winning with Ultron is usually playing Ultron to either play with the flyers or play with the people who are holding the aggressive off angles on the high ground to put pressure on their backline or whatever high ground the enemy is holding, pretty much. A lot of times I see dumb teams expect just one person to challenge high ground, especially like in a 2v1 situation, and expect them to win that contested area by themselves as a DPS or whoever while solo. Tell me you're a dumb fuck without telling me you're a dumb fuck. That's not how the game works. Here's a prime example of me and Torch attempting to play together, taking space together for height, or off angles. Notice I don't get the most value from sticking drone on tank, since my burst healing isn't too good, plus I'm exposed as a flyer playing near the team like that. But actually playing with the off-angling DPS, forcing the other team to respond to us by backing up to help their supports or whoever we're shooting at, because if they don't, they die. Also notice how me and this Johnny are always repositioning, but notice how I don't sit in the same off-angle space for too long while at the same time always keeping the damage uptime up with my left click. This is Ultron's true value. Ultron was never meant to be a main healer. He can work in like Ultron Luna comps or any comp as long as you have a main healer. But you for sure need a flyer or someone who's taking those aggressive off angles. This includes some dives to get the maximum value with Ultron. This misconception comes in that he's bad because most support players don't know how to play their life while also filling the cup with water by default. Most of them have bad positioning, so when a character like Ultron who relies on extremely heavy positioning and damage uptime with like slight aim, you get a lot of horrid Ultrons. There's also facts that people can't think past the concept of supports being only heal bots. Bonus facts about Ultron. To beat every flyer in the game, just go Ultron. He outranges all of them. Storm, Iron Man, Johnny, literally the ultimate flyer pseudo DPS. Also, people think in most cases to beat Ultron you just go Hella or hit scan. They're wrong. Ultron's self-sustain plus mobility just allows him to play cover better than any flyer in the game. Also, people don't know this. Well, I don't know how they don't know this, but you play Ultron to counter dive. I don't understand why people don't know this. Dive has a hard time dealing with Ultron, especially if he's hugging someone or, not supports, but like hugging a DPS, a dive DPS or a flyer. And if you see like an Ultron on the enemy team, just go Ultron to beat that Ultron. It's not that hard. Like, hopefully people learn something from this and, me preaching my gospel. And thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Peace.